Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It's Tuesday morning, January 20th, and it is 3:51 in the AM. Now, this is my beef. This is my axe to grind. This is my upset. Do with this information what you will. This weekend I read a story that took me to a place of anger. It took me to a place of frustration. And I'm just going to discuss my disgust. T on the end. I'm going to discuss my disgust. Seems there are a large number of white women who are asking how to join the Black Panther Party. And this is based on primarily the ICE action and Ms. Good. Okay, did you hear me? White women requesting to join the Black Panther Party. Not that I have anything against an ally. Here's my axe to grind. We, and by we, I want to say 92% of African American women sounded the alarm prior to this most recent election. People yeah. People didn't vote. There wasn't a wide range endorsement of Kamala, who was the lead Democratic candidate. Now, I live in the Bay Area. I've seen Kamala in action. I knew nothing of Tim Walz, but I didn't particularly care for the pairing. But I knew, based on the first go round and what was being said, what the Orange Meanie was going to do. He told each and every person, every time he had a speaking opportunity, what he was going to do. And he appealed to the privilege. He appealed to the racism. He appealed to the entitlement that's deeply ingrained that nobody wants to admit it's there. And now, again, based on some actions and some movements that have taken place, you know, that the hindsight is 2020. People want to engage in activism. And I'm all for activism. But herein lies the rub. You've heard me just say, I'm all for allies, and I'm all for activism. Allies mean aligned in thinking and adjacent to. It does not mean you join in. You made it a point to be exclusionary in your voting. You made it a point to be an exclusionary in most of your day-to-day. You've heard me open up today's recordings with a video, How Much is a Black Life Worth? Because we still don't have the same oomph behind the young black man being killed by our off-duty representative. You know, I also read a story about a man killing a young black boy and being able to say there's no remorse and spitting at the family on the way out of court. We've had numerous accounts, just like the two I reported earlier, without the same oomph behind it. But now you want to be an activist in an organization that identifies with the color. You want to join with an established organization with a rich history that you weren't invited to. See, this is the same mindset that shut down the activism for a brief period of time because no one knew who was who within the organization. And it was important that some activities and some approaches remain covert, but because of infiltration, they did not. And the same happened with the civil rights movement. I'm all for you being an ally, but you work on your side of the street. You work in your area. You work addressing your neighborhoods. Come learn the history. Come learn the tactics. But being part of, no thank you. And I'm saying that with all sincerity. No thank you. Start your own grassroots based on the training that you received. Because the problem is, it feeds into, again, another sense of entitlement and another sense of privilege, in that you work in the communities that you think are the problems, but you never take it back home. That's all I'm saying. Wake up. Speak up. Address what is I want to say the root of the problem. And work to fix it.